In this video, I want to mention the importance of scanning ahead to realize whether there's an obstruction in your lane. And from back here, you should be able to see that there's something stationary in the rightmost lane past the intersection. And so that's how far back you need to be scanning and identifying potential obstructions or hazards. What you don't want to do is get right up to the obstruction and then try to figure out what you need to do. So identifying where it is 1 or 2 blocks back so that you can do a safe lane change, get into the correct lane and proceed without having to come up right up to the obstruction here and stopping. Now, having said that, as you're approaching the obstruction, you should be mindful of the vehicles approaching in your right lane here in the right lane. So checking your side mirrors to see is anyone trying to suddenly overtake us on the right and merge in front of us, because sometimes people see this obstruction too late and then they don't want to stop here and they suddenly pick up their speed and do an unsafe lane change in front of us, which is obviously incorrect, but we have to be on the lookout for those type of drivers. So even if the obstruction is not in your lane and it's in the other lane, you have to still watch out for drivers that might try to pull unsafe stunts in front of your vehicle. Um, so again, the takeaway is from all the way back here, you should see that object and go, hey, this doesn't look right. Something is in that lane. Sometimes it's a FedEx truck, sometimes it's a moving truck, sometimes it's an emergency services vehicle that's stopped in that lane. Whatever the case may be, try to identify it and figure out which lane is the correct lane to be in so that you're not dealing with that obstruction right up beside the obstruction or behind the obstruction.